What's up, my people? This is Showbiz, don't? Alright, man, look who we have here. Up and coming welterweight, 23-0. What's going on with you, the assassin, Brian Norman, brother?
What's up, sir?
Man, dude, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. You dropped by the channel when everybody didn't want to. You dropped by the war room, discuss some things. We'll get to it. Yeah. So listen, man, I congratulations on the top rank thing, bro.
Thank you.
And I know it's been a while. Like, I mean, what, you debuted in 2018?
Yeah, 2018, January the 20th. Yeah.
And you've been busy.
I love it.
Dude, what are you trying to do, bro? I see you either you working out or you punching somebody in the face.
I mean, the thing is, I'm a gym rat. You know, I've been in the gym literally my whole life or whatever. Like, even before I got into boxing, my dad was a fighter. So, my whole life, I've been in the gym. So, it's pretty much all I know. He retired when I was 7. I started when I was 7. So, now that he no longer do it, don't worry about it. I got your place. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I saw something though in your last fight.
What's up?
You came out there ready to take my man's head off, man. That first round, it looked like you were about to do it.
Yeah.
And then you decided to box. Like, what happened? Like, you went back to the corner and said, look, let me reset myself. Let me just start boxing, working on my other stuff. What happened?
So what happened with that was 13 months off. You know, so I was excited to get back. It's a very big event for me or whatever.
Right,
My first fight back with Top Rank. I just signed with Top Rank. I do management team, everything like that. So my mama came out. I feel like I got to show out. So that's my whole thing. So I came out real heavy, and then I was watching videos on the dude. I said, I got this dude. I ain't worried about that. So I came out blasting or whatever. As you see, he was clearly hurt.
Yeah.
But I rewatched the video on it. Actually, he was putting him to sleep with a left hook, and as he was falling, I woke him back up with uppercut. So now I peeped a whole lot of stuff, just relax or whatever. But even besides that, as I was in the fight, he showed me how tough he was. The fact that he made it out of that, whatever. So even in the first round, you see me, I calmed down. I said, all right, this dude tough. Yeah. So I won this round as is. So just catch your breath, everything, do what you got to do. Then I was in the first round. After that, came back to the corner. My daddy said, all right, cool, this dude tough. Work the body and everything like that. Take your time. So we seen how tough it was. We seen what we were dealing with or whatever. So we said, you know, we ain't got to worry about that right now. Just do what you got to do. You feel me? So
You systematically broke him down. But here's my thing, though. You kept your power at the last round, the 8th. You still dropped him.
Yeah.
Now, did you expect to do that? Were you going to finish him, or were you like, look, let me just, if the knockout comes, it comes?
I was coming to finish him. Even still in the 8th round, I feel like, as you see, my power's still there. No matter what, I don't care. You feel me? I wasn't necessarily tired at all. You feel me? So the power was still there. I caught him clean. Boom. I tried to come back into it, but once again, the dude was tough. So I couldn't get him out. But it was the mission. But 13 months off, I got the ring rust off now, and I'm ready to go.
Well, speaking of ready to go, bro, like you one of those up and coming boxers on Top Rank. But here's the difference with you though. You have Keyshawn Davis, you know, he did his thing in the Olympics, silver medalist. You have Sugar Shakur Stevenson, he's silver, but you know, he's more established. You have Ali, Wash, right? So
he got my big dude, Jared Anderson.
Yeah, that's right. Right. But see, here's the difference though. What you have is more of a reputation from handling your business with top fighters like Gervonta Tank Davis and Terrence Bud Crawford and sparring. Not so much so like a crazy amateur background, not the Olympics and all those things. Do you feel like you have to get yours out the mud to be recognized or what?
Exactly that. Not even just now as being a pro. Even when I was an amateur, I actually do have a big amateur career. I won a whole lot of national tournaments. I haven't lost a fight since I was 14 years old. I was out there winning nationals. Wow. I was fighting national after national. I don't care if they won, we got each other. I was still winning them. So I was actually winning or whatever, but everybody kept trying to shadow me. She just put me in the dark and everything like that or whatever. So
wait, why do you think that is, man?
People talk and word get around and stuff, and always come back to me. But the thing about me is I know hard work beat everything. You can't hide hard work, plain and simple. So my whole career I had been getting out of the mud or whatever. And then I became a pro. I was fighting out of Mexico for the longest. I just fighting on trying to work my way up. I fought on Showtime right after that. They brought me back down to off card again, off TV and everything like that. So it's just
I saw those fights too.
Yeah,
grinding,
knocking
people out.
Great fights.
Yeah,
I deserve to be on TV, plain and simple.
Right.
But if y'all don't think I deserve it, all right, I'm gonna show you I deserve it and then some. So that's my whole thought process on that. And like, even still with all the Gervonta Davis and Terrence Crawford and everybody else I sparred and stuff like that, I mean, my thing is sparring, but I want to show y'all in a real fight. That's my main thing. You feel me? Sparring is sparring. I don't care. Just give me my opportunity. That's all I need. That's why I think Top Rank even give me this opportunity right here because now I'm on ESPN. I ain't never been to ESPN.
Right. No.
So now y'all finna see. That's my main thing.
Yeah. Now, speaking of sparring though, that reputation, there's respect there. Mm-hmm. What happened with you and Tank Davis? Everybody said, well, you had your story, he has his story. I saw some things. All I know is you put work in. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford, I like how real you kept it with Terrence Bud Crawford. You just said that y'all got some good work in. Yeah. I know that y'all were trading punches, but you have to have a level of confidence going into what you're doing now, especially with Top Rank and just getting that exposure, knowing that you can deal with guys on that level, pound for pound type of guys, the best fighters in the world, and you getting respect there, bro. I mean, sparring ain't just sparring. Right? I mean, there's respect there. What do you think about that?
That's actually my main thing. I live by that. Plain and simple respect. That's all I need. That's all I want. And I don't respect a lot of people because they don't want to work hard. And the fact that I'm doing this day in and day out, let's say not even working out. I'm talking about I don't care if you're an astronaut, just studying. You feel me? That's my main thing. A lot of people don't work hard. So I don't respect people who don't work. I ain't say a lot of people, but a lot of people who don't work hard, I don't respect them because they don't deserve it. So now, top fighters and stuff like that, I get my respect from them simply because the boxing world know me. You can't anybody in the boxing world, they know me. You feel me? They know that Brian know me kill, he bad. You feel me? So long as they know me or whatever, I feel very respected, and it's just like now I just need my opportunity. Now with the confidence thing, sparring these top guys and actually hanging with them, it is a very big help. Confidence can get you a long way. Look at Ricardo Mayorga. Mm-hmm. You can clearly see he not all that skilled, but you see how far he took it. Yeah. So confidence can get you however far you want to. So my big first confidence boost, I gotta give shout outs to Tank, Javante Davis. I sparred him when I was 16 years old. He just beat Pedraza, so he a champion. I'm 16 years old. I mean, of course I'm doing my thing with amateurs, but it's amateurs or whatever. And then the fact that I was hanging with him, I think we did 7 rounds back then. At 16 years old, I'm hanging with a champion. Not just a regular champion. I'm talking about Javante Davis. So I'm just like, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm surprised with myself.
So like my whole thing is a big confidence boost now, and like I'm still doing it like with different guys and stuff like that. Even when I'm out of shape, that's the crazy thing. Sometimes I do when I'm out of shape, and I be like, I'm hanging with you. Like you really did even let me get the best of you or whatever. I ain't even in shape. Mm-hmm. I ain't running on know how long. I ain't did none of that kind of stuff, whatever. Mm-hmm. And you let me actually not hang with you, but actually be better than you or whatever. Mm-hmm. So now my thing is, so now I just work hard. My main thing now was always being ready. I used to Floyd to do it all the time. He was fighting at 147. He'd walk around 150. You know, he's still running 6 miles and everything like that. He leave the club 3 in the morning. He running back to the house. You feel me? So that's my new thought process right there.
I mean, because you in shape now.
Yes, most definitely. Yeah.
I'm like my man in shape now.
Believe it or not, I'm in better shape than I was in the fight.
Wow.
The fight. Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. So did that just drive you even more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
I'm pretty sure you like to fight and stuff like that. I mean, I like it to an extent, but I seen that wasn't even me in the ring. Like that wasn't me. I could have. I know me. I could have did a whole lot more and everything like that. So I'm looking at it and I see how much people love it and stuff like that. I'm like, first of all, this is 13 months off. This me. Not even. You take 13 months off. You in the gym. You out the gym. It's hard to stay in. Life started getting me real quick and stuff like that. So my folks start going off a little bit. Now I'm all the way back into. I know I'm fighting for 4 times this year and stuff like that. So now I got something to work for. Last year I knew I wasn't fighting. I knew for a fact I wasn't fighting. Right. So I'm like, man, forget the gym and stuff. So now I'm back in it, and like y'all like that fight. So y'all
definitely gonna y'all definitely gonna love what I got coming.
So,
yeah.
So now I'm just saying like, no, y'all finna see for real. Matter of fact, this been the best I've ever seen myself. What I got coming up, this has been the best I've ever seen myself fight before.
You do, I believe it.
Yeah.
Now here's my thing though. I know you may hate it. I'm not sure, but I brought it to you before. I said that your reputation and your story, just how you kind of being, how you approaching the game and how people are being introduced to you, definitely reminds me of Errol Spence Jr. Yeah. Man, he had that Adrian Broner situation in sparring. He had that Floyd Mayweather, and it just seems like your Adrian Broner is Tank Davis and your Floyd Mayweather is Terrence Bud Crawford, and you getting that respect in sparring, and it's starting to precede you like, look, this man is the real deal. You get your respect from the boxers, the boxing community first. That's where you need your respect, not Instagram and not on social media, but from those who really make a difference in the ring. Now, something happened in sparring and I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's everywhere.
What?
And look, I just need you to give me your take on it. Rolly Romero getting knocked out. Do you see that? The featherweight against Ingram.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think that since you're somebody who people start talking because of what you did in sparring, do you think that that can dampen the future of Rolly Romero or the hype of Rolly Romero now that this is just everywhere?
It will like mess up what he got going on just a little bit, but cause he still brings money.
Right.
He still sell tickets. He still do all of that, but it's going now. People look at him as a little soft.
Right.
I mean, he got knocked out by Tank. Tank is Tank. I mean, that's what Tank do. I don't care who you is. That's what Tank do. So we gonna let that slide. I don't know the dude he got knocked out by, whatever. And let's say he is a very great fighter, because I mean,
well, he's featherweight, 3-0.
Is it featherweight?
Yeah.
What is it? 130.
Yeah, something like that.
So dang, and Rolly a big 135. So that's crazy. Yeah. But so even that dude, he got to be great to do that.
Right.
Whatever. But we don't know him. We don't know what he about. So he haven't established himself as one of them dudes. So it's gonna.
But we know Rolly.
Yeah. But now we're like, oh, the Rolly got knocked out by I don't know who. You feel me? So it's gonna mess him up just a little bit. They're gonna try to look at him soft or whatever. But in reality or whatever, it's sparring. You feel me? So like Mike Tyson got knocked out in sparring before. I'm pretty sure you heard the stories on that or whatever. Yeah. So Ali used to get beat up by
Larry
Holmes in sparring and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, it happened, but when they fight in a real fight, whatever, that's when you're at your best. You feel me? You had good days and bad days in the gym, but in the fight, it's a fight. I don't care if you have a bad defense, you better suck it up and do what you got to do.
I heard your father say something.
Look at the first 2 rounds with Shane Mosley versus Floyd.
That's right.
Yeah, you probably thought he was gonna have a bad day, but he said, "Get out that bad day stuff. Let me tighten up." And then every last round after that, he straight washed him. So
yeah. Your father said something about that. He said something about, and he was speaking about you, and they were talking about sparring, and he was like, "Yo, I know what my son can do," but he said, "Under the lights, let's just see." Mm-hmm. Right under the big lights, let's just see. And he said he feels he knows what you can do, but the people got to know. So I understand what you're saying, but here's the thing: when you see Ingram knock out Rolly Romero in sparring with the same exact sequence, he steps back, catches, the same exact thing. Do you think that takes away from what Gervonta Tank Davis did, or do you think that Tank Davis just gave the blueprint for what Ingram had to do in the sparring?
I say no. I get extra props to Tank Davis because of that. Cause we didn't hear about Rolly getting beat up in sparring at all. If anything, he got touched up. I think they say he sparred Devin Haney. Right. Now he got touched up and stuff like that. But as far as knocking out, you gotta give Tank that because it loosened him up a little bit. And also, if a fighter get hurt or knocked out one time, it's always in the back of their head. Like even if they're a dog or whatever, they gonna get in there. Then the punch gonna start coming back. They go like, oh snap! Wait a minute. What if I get knocked out again? And you already know. Confidence is everything. So once your confidence drop down, now all they gonna do is just touch you and you gonna fall. Yeah. So he been knocked out before, so it ain't nothing to get knocked out again. Yeah. So I actually give props to Tank for that.
And that's funny. Yeah. Because I've heard you have beef with Tank, and you still have the integrity to not diss Tank right now, with all the opportunity in the world, with the show business partners in the war room.
My thing with Tank, I ain't got no beef with Tank. It was just sparring. Like the thing is, of course, he lied about my nose. Now you can look at my nose right now.
Your nose fine.
No, I got a fat nose. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
Yeah. I know he said something about him breaking my nose.
No, he said the doorknob.
I just got a big old nose. It is what it is. But even with all that, he'll talking crazy and sparring. That's the kind of guy he is. That's just what he do. Adrian Bono. I'm pretty sure you see him in the gym. He just gonna talk crazy. Yeah. He ain't say nothing crazy outside the ring. We ain't got no personal beef. He'll just saying he'll try to get in my head as well. Ali talk the most junk in the world, but don't we all love Ali?
Yeah, 100%.
So I think it was just 2 top fighters going at each other. You know, we both competitive. I'm gonna try to get the competitive edge. I'm gonna get in your head, and then also when you talking, you got no choice but to back it up. So not only you get in their head, you making yourself. I gotta prove it. I'm finna hit you with this right hand. Watch this, and then you gotta throw that right hand to land it. You feel me? So. Right. I ain't got no beef with Tank at all.
Brother, you sure you 22, man? You got the soul of an old man, dog. Like you've been here before, brother. Now, let me ask you this a little bit. Terrence Crawford, Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah. All right. Now, you felt their punches. Mm-hmm. Who hits harder to you?
Now, the crazy thing is, he a little dude, but Tank, he actually...
His power's real.
Yeah, he actually hit harder than Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna be real with you.
Wow.
Yeah. But like when I sparred Terrence Crawford, it was more so he was trying to. I was 20 years old at the time.
Right.
It was 2021. So I was 20 years old at the time. So it's like he was trying to man to me, like, I'm gonna show you a little boy type stuff. But like what you just said, are you sure I'm 22 years old? So I'm mature for my age. So so that's why we evened out. Well,
Right.
even a little boy me now. So and like even when you see him fight for real, he don't necessarily one shot people, but when he do, is when he already broke it down in the 10th round and stuff like that. So he just beat you up and then he kill you or whatever.
Right.
So, but as far as one shot, who got it? I gotta get at the team.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so look, moving forward, right? You say you're going to fight multiple times this year, like you were talking about 4 times and stuff like that. I know you're thinking about at 22 years old. You saw what Devin Haney did, and Teofimo Lopez, and everybody getting their title shots and stuff like that. I know you're doing one fight at one fight at a time or whatever. But what's your timeline, especially at welterweight? The belts are sold up, bro, and they're gonna. We're not even gonna talk about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, but but what do you think, man? What's your steps on like being there, holding some hardware, and starting to have your name be listed amongst those like the Ortizes and the Boots of the world?
That all depends on me. So like forget like if I go out there and fight like my last fight or whatever, of course y'all loved it or whatever, but to me it wasn't that guy's special. Well, to me it wasn't that. People still saying it was special, but to me
I feel
that guy's special. So that depends on like say if my next fight, I can win my next 10 fights, but it's just if I'm just getting by or whatever, do I deserve to be mentioned with them? No.
Right.
So everything depends on me. So that's why you gotta train harder every single last fight. Not only training harder, training smarter at the same time. Like are you actually going to the gym working on something, or you just throwing punches?
Right.
You feel me? That ain't nothing. You got a game plan behind it. You ain't got a reason behind it. You just throwing punches or whatever. So I'm training harder, training smarter and stuff like that. So now that my timeline depends on me, what I do. So now I can go out to my next fight, put on a grade A++ performance, and people are already talking about, hey, wait a minute. You feel me? Hey, who this is?
Yeah.
And then that's that fight right there. The next fight after that. Now I showed him it wasn't a fluke. This is what it is. Matter of fact, go even better, whatever. So now they're like, man, forget that. He ready right now.
Yeah.
Throw him in there right now. This before the year over with. So it could be before the year over with, or if I be on some bull or whatever, next year, the 2 years after that, whatever. Like I said, everything depends on me.
It's about your performance. You take that self-responsibility.
Exactly. There's a lot of winners out here, but do you look good winning at the same time?
100%. Now, knockouts. I keep telling people, knockouts is the sweet science. People still want to see those knockouts. And that's kind of what you're talking about. Yeah. Or beating the hell out of somebody.
Just making it so one-sided. He's like, please just get down. Like, take a knockout.
Right. Please, because I be begging, bro. Yeah. When I'm calling the fights, people hear me begging the ref to stop the fight.
One fight that made me think like that, because he my dude, Gabriel Rosado versus Triple G.
Oh, my God.
Stop it.
Please, somebody. Yeah. Obviously, he's not trying to stop himself.
A fighter ain't gonna never stop.
No.
You seen that or whatever. So you seen the dude in his coach in the corner like, man, throw in the towel, please. Your son gonna die. Throw the towel. so yeah, but as you see, the fans do love knockouts though. So I'm still promising y'all that though.
Okay. Now here's the last 2 questions, man. And you and I'm not sure we're gonna see eye to eye on this one.
I got you.
Okay. I think Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis a 50-50 fight.
I agree.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah.
If you were to put your money on a fighter,
who gonna win?
Of who gonna win that fight? Who you got?
It's a 50-50 fight. So let me get into that part. So now 50-50 fight. We're seeing everybody that fight Tank that's taller and longer, and he got some kind of quickness. He got some difficulties with him.
Right.
Look at Mario Barrios or whatever. And I don't think Mario Barrios is better than Ryan Garcia. So it's just looking like then he hit harder than Barrios. He faster than Barrios and stuff like that. So it's just like I don't know. But the only thing he got over, Barrios moved a little bit more, while Garcia more flat-footed. So he gonna be there. But he got to go through a whole lot of fire just to get in there.
Thanks.
And then Tank not a fighter. If you see all his fight, he not somebody who just keep walking you down, No, he boxing and stuff like that, which is he on the outside. So it's just like. You in Ryan Garcia thing. So I don't know how it's gonna play out. But if I had to pick a fighter, I have to go with Tank simply because the experience of actually being up there or whatever. I mean, of course, he got all the Garcia got all the Instagram followers and stuff like that. But I can sit right here in this little room right here. I got 12 million followers right here or whatever. I could be the most lamest person. So I could be the shy person. Are you burning on me? Am I? I
Everybody is star on that
Yeah,
phone. Everybody's a star on that phone.
Look, for like 30 seconds, I could be the coolest dude, got my little glasses on, got my chain on. After I take the video, hey, want your chain back? Want your chain back? Here you go, my bad, bro. I had to get a video in. You feel me? People posted with fake cars, like when they even there and stuff like that. So, I mean, under the lights or whatever is a whole other thing. So, Tank been there plenty of times or whatever. Not only that, he reminded a person who was the biggest in boxing, which is Floyd. So he know what that spotlight look like. Not only that, Floyd, I'm pretty sure talking to him how to deal with it and stuff like that. So now you see how cool he is. At the weigh-ins, he's smiling, playing around with Rollys, pushing him off the thing. That was so playful. You seen the last weigh-in?
Yeah, that was that was the funniest weigh-in. Yeah, pushing him off, playing with him.
You see how calm he is with it. Then when Garcia, I seen one of his weigh-ins, he's been whole just extra.
He was very tense.
Yeah, you feel me? So. He's still young. I think he got about like 2 or 3 years or whatever. So he's still young and everything. So the person who's been there is Tank. So he'll know how to deal with it. So like what I just said with my fight, how I came out, I got to prove myself. So I blew my Tank in the first 30 seconds. You feel me?
Right.
What if he try to do the same thing? Tank the wrong person to be in the ring tied with. You feel me? So what if he come out there too excited? He try to. Even if he's not even throwing a punch, you know your head.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Can you be so emotional and so tense that you actually get physical tired?
Yes. Matter of fact, my first time I had a national tournament is Silver Gloves 2015. Silver Gloves 2015. My daddy, he wasn't even fighting, but I was in that fight. I was winning easy and all that kind of stuff. But after the fight, he had to go sit down because he thought he was in the fight, so he didn't. Look, man, he just give me like 10 to 15 minutes. And then, you
thought he went 12 rounds?
He did nothing. So your mind can play games with you, whatever. So like he ain't gotta do nothing. The fact that Tank just in his face, whatever, he's like, oh, what's next? So now you messing up your own mind.
Yeah.
You get physically tired just by doing that. So
that was the X factors, though. Yeah. That's something that a fighter know that you're educating us on. Yeah. You know, all those things that wear somebody out, the mind games, the mental games, and all those things. You see Tank Davis, they say he starts slow, but is he? Maybe he's starting slow with punches, but he's starting fast as hell with the pressure, the mental games, and all those things.
I was just watching Caleb Plant versus Canelo. Now, Caleb Plant my dude, but in the first few rounds or whatever, I say Caleb was easily winning. But I rewatched, I was looking at small stuff. It was how Canelo just started applying pressure, not even throwing hands at somebody, just fainting. Right. What's next? And you feel me? So, and Caleb Plant, he'll counter puncher also. So he a very wired fighter. So if you do anything, he already, you feel me? So it's all a mind game down. You know, I know Canelo hit hard. So once you hit him with anything, I don't even care if you block it. I don't want to get hit with that. So now you extra cautious and stuff like that. So now your head even, like you just so wired up and stuff like that. So I was watching that. So even if you're not throwing punches, it's bigger than just throwing punches or whatever. Like I was taught, let's say you dead tired in the ring or whatever, but you still got to make it seem like you're trying to kill him. So I could be dead tired, but the whole time, what's up? Where you at? Yeah, what's up? What's up? The whole time on this side.
Best actors in the world. I'll say fighters are the best actors in the world.
Mike Tyson, he said he was always scared in every single last fight. You'll never say, even though he said it, boy, you lying.
Right. Look, let me tell you something. Somebody who didn't look scared at all was Mike Tyson. If there's anybody who looked the opposite of scared, it was Mike Tyson. The guy was terrified.
Yeah, he said even dudes on the street and stuff like that, he said he was scared of them because, you know, there's the persona they have, all stuff like that. But he said they come up to them, man, I was scared of you and everything like that. So he shot. He said, wait a minute. So he said he found out later on that they was more scared of him than he was of them and stuff like that. So he was like, so now as an old man, of course he cool back when he was a fighter, when he was actually killing everybody, when he was in the gym doing everything I do, he was scared of everybody. We wouldn't say none of that. So actors are the best. Athletes are the best actors out there. We got self-control. We know how to put it all right there where it need to be.
Yeah, 100%. Here's the last question. You brought up Caleb Plant.
Yeah.
Caleb Plant's my brother, dog.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Oh my God, that's my guy. I'm scared of shit. David Benavidez, bro. Who do you have?
I ain't gonna say I'm scared. I'm a little nervous though.
You're a little nervous.
Yeah.
So you're feeling like the edge should go to Plant.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
So like the thing is, Benavidez, both another 50-50 fight. Both of them are very great fighters, but I feel like Caleb Plant got the big edge because the boy quick with it, and Benavidez ain't got no feet. As you see, what he usually do is he just whatever. He'll wait till you get set. Once you get set, now you can just work. Now you can let off the little things or whatever like that. But Caleb Plant never gets set ever. You feel me? He always moving somewhere. You feel me? Then like as soon as you think you got him, whatever, and you get your feet set, he move it again. So you ain't got to pick your feet back up and follow him again. So now it's on Caleb Plant because the boy he ain't putting Benavidez to sleep. I don't think so.
So don't even try. How about get the respect though?
No, get your respect. No, I'm talking about for the fans or whatever.
Okay.
He ain't finna get no knockout or whatever. So I always get your respect or whatever. And even when people saying he don't hit hard, it's the reason why folks ain't just running in. That boy, he got some stank behind him.
That's what I say about Floyd.
Yeah.
I know Floyd ain't knocking people. There's a reason why Canelo stopped. There's a reason why fighters stop. Berto said, "Hey man, he got stopping power, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't knocking me out, but look, you ain't trying to run in there."
Yeah, Shane Moses said him and Manny Pacquiao hit just the same as just Manny Pacquiao throw combos while Floyd just throw singles. Boom, boom.
Wow.
You feel me? So the boy got some stink. It's the reason why just walking in. You feel me? So I don't think he gonna get his respect, but I don't think he gonna knock him out though, cause the boy he tough as is. Benavidez. So my only thing is be in shape, cause he gonna keep on coming. Then he got a lot of heat and beef going on. So Benavidez got a point to prove or whatever. So my only thing, if you be in shape, I feel like Plant got it.
Okay, now here's my thing though. After his experience with Canelo Alvarez, if he beats David Benavidez, he gets Canelo again, he'll be a better fighter.
Yeah.
The first fight, he was actually edging out Canelo.
I agree.
Right. So you think this rematch, would you favor a Caleb Plant? Still thinking.
I go back to actually even before the fight happened with Canelo and Caleb. I couldn't pick a side, but if I had to, I have to go with Canelo for the same reason I went for Tank versus Garcia experience.
Yeah.
But now he been there, and he know what it's like. But also he tasted that glove when he hit the floor. You feel me? He know how it is. So once again, if you get stopped once, there's no problem do it again. So it's all about his mental going into the fight. Like Manny Pacquiao, he got knocked out early on before Marquez and stuff. A lot of time he was still up in the Philippines. But as you see, he got right back up. I don't care about that. So yes, you see, he came right back with his career. It did great. He got knocked out by Marquez. People say it's the nastiest knockout in boxing history. Guess what? He got right back up, picked his career up again. You feel me? Fought until he was 40 years old, beat Keith Thurman. Yeah. You feel me? So it's all about your headspace going into it. Like my boy Miguel Cotto, that's my dude. When he got stopped or whatever, he became real soft after. Like when it come real hard on him or whatever. I mean, coach is still Cotto, so he gonna fight, but afterwards,
he was on that back foot.
Yeah, he was on the back foot most. But the younger him, man, forget all of that.
Yeah.
I'm here. I want it. You feel me? So it's in the back of their head. So now it's all about which side he's gonna pick. The Manny Pacquiao, I don't care. We here, let's fight. Or the Cotto, I mean, I want to fight you, but I got hurt before. I want to do that again.
You know what? See, you keep saying stuff that triggered this. I've been trying to end this interview. I can't. but it's a fire interview, brother. But I brought up that before I was knocked out and I went on and went to college, bro. Yeah. But I stopped boxing, just to let you know. But here's my thing. I keep saying that your chin, like you were saying, is mental. And I learned that it's not only mental, but partially mental. And I learned that from Margarito when those hand wraps or people saying that he had the cemented glove, against Cotto, he was taking all of Cotto's shots. Yeah. When he was caught, or when the team was caught before coming out against Sugar Shane Mosley, he didn't have the chin that he had against Cotto. And it made me think when he knew that he was going to hurt Cotto more than Cotto can hurt him, his mentality, he was absorbing more. Yeah. When he had that kryptonite, when he lost that damn Superman punch and he fought Sugar Shane Mosley put him away. So I understand what you're saying about tasting the canvas and it's a little bit easier to taste it again. Yeah. Right? So, but with Caleb Plant, tasting the canvas against Canelo, do you think that's a Canelo thing, or do you think he brings that type of questionable mentality to Benavidez as well?
So now it go on both sides. What you mean? In a Caleb Plant Canelo fight or what?
Or Benavidez.
Oh, in that fight. As far as that go, he didn't. If it get to that point, yes. Cause it was because he was tired. If you look at the fight, because he was tired. That's why I said, as long as I think he could have won Canelo fight if he didn't get tired. But Canelo had to work the body and stuff like that to get him tired. So is Benavidez gonna do that kind of stuff? You feel me? Or he gonna apply that once again mental pressure? I'm here. What's up? I'm here. You feel me? So is he gonna do all of that? So that's really on Benavidez's part. As far as Caleb, he gonna be comfortable, just like everybody. They're gonna be comfortable till the heat get back on you. So that's all it is. And then now when the heat come in, which mindset are you gonna pick? Of the I don't know, or we here. I don't care. Let's do it. You feel me?
I appreciate what you said because people always talk about what Caleb Plant has to do. Not too many people talk about what David Benavidez has to do.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saying. David Benavidez, is he going to apply that pressure? He's going to do those things. He's going to learn from the Canelo Alvarez fight. I love that you said that, man, because David Benavidez, he needs a game plan too. He can't just be the Mexican mob.
Yeah.
And walk through me that he's going to beat Caleb Plant.
Ain't nobody just going to walk down Caleb Plant.
Right.
So my thing is confidence is literally confidence is key for real. This is why I say that. Let's say Caleb Plant, like my confidence right now. To me, don't nobody hit hard. Like when I spar Tank, to me he don't hit hard. Like,
right.
Me personally speaking, even though to me he hit harder than Terrence Crawford stuff like that. To me,
but you saying going into it?
Yeah, not to me. Even right now, as we speak, I don't think he hit hard. You feel me? But I've been putting people to sleep, so he must hit hard, right?
Right.
But it's all a mental thing. So the first time I ever sparred Tank was giving out 16 years old. I'm 16, he a champ and everything like that. My daddy told me I'm finna spar him. I was scared out of my mind. You feel me? But then he came in, he hit with the left straight to the body. Boom. He started talking jump. Yeah, you know what it is. I'm me. I don't care if I'm 16. I'm a man first. So I'm a man first. You feel me? You ain't finna pump me. So that's when I'm, man, what's up? So then that's why I became a very great sparring back then.
Switch.
Yeah. So my confidence was low. He hit me with it. He started talking junk. So he triggered. It get in other people's head, but with me, oh no, that's what you want. That's what you're gonna get. So at 16 years old. So now once again, my confidence switched over. Nah, man, I'm gonna let you know. So then now I'm hanging with Tank at 16 years old versus the champion. Just think about that. So it's all in your head. And like I got hit with clean shots by I got hit clean by a Tank or whatever. The two-piece, boom. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Come on. I thought about that
the second time.
Yeah, the second time as a grown man. You feel me? So I'm just like, man, come on, do it again. I don't care. You feel me? Terrence Crawford caught me clean. Do it again. You feel me? So it's all in your head, necessarily speaking. Right. But as far as getting beat down, now that's a body thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
so look,
as far as getting tired and all of that. Yeah.
Look, when can we see you again, brother?
Right now we're looking at April or May, but just know when y'all see me, it's gonna be a show.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Brian,
I'm gonna make sure y'all get the best of me this time.
Thanks, brother, man. Showbiz, little dope. I'm out. Huh.